Henry Francis Lyte was born in the year 1793 and was left as an orphan very young. Despite his poverty, he managed to attend college, winning awards for his poetry. He had originally thought to become a physician, but was called to the ministry during his college days. The death of one of his friends brought about a profound change in him, as he was called to his bedside to offer solace and comfort. There, he discovered that both he and his dying friend had little to offer by way of consolation. Through prayerful search of the scriptures, they both came to a firmer faith in Christ, as stated later by Lyte. I was greatly affected by the whole matter and brought to look at life and its issues with a different eye than before, and I began to study my Bible and preach in another manner than I had previously done. He became the vicar of a village in Devonshire at an elegant estate named Berryhead. Its coastal views were among the most beautiful on the British Isles. Henry laid out walking trails throughout the estate and wrote most of his sermons, hymns, and poetry while taking these walks. He had long suffered from a lung disorder that turned into tuberculosis. At the age of 54, he preached his last sermon with difficulty and planned a therapeutic holiday in Italy, saying, "I must put everything in order before I leave because I have no idea how long I will be away." Before leaving, he took a long walk along the coast in prayer, then retired to his room. An hour later, he emerged with a written copy of Abide with Me. Some say he wrote the poem in that hour. Others say he discovered it in the bottom of his desk as he packed for Italy. It is likely that, finding sketches of a poem he had previously started, he revised and completed it that evening. Shortly after this, he departed for Italy, and on his travels again, he revised the hymn. It was apparently on his mind, and he posted it to his wife. He checked into a hotel in Nice on the French Riviera before his lungs gave out and he passed away. Another clergyman who happened to be staying in the same hotel and attended him during his final hours stated that Henry's last words were, "Peace, joy." A memorial service was held in Brixham, and it was on this occasion that Abide with Me was first sung. A little cross marks his grave in the English cemetery at Nice where he was buried, and many visit his grave, telling stories of how that hymn has brought them to faith. It was Lyte's wish to write a hymn like this, as stated in an earlier poem. Some simple straw, some spirit-moving lay, some sparkles of the soul that still might live when I was passed to clay. O thou, whose touch can lend life to the dead, thy quickening grace supply, and grant me, swan-like, my last breath to spend in song that may not die. I love the stories of old hymns.